Hello YouTube! Welcome to Project Porsche episode
7.
Door Laka Shaka plus Amora.
So today I am going to fix my passenger side flag mirror. If you own one of these Porsches that was built in the 70s or 80s, there's a good chance you have flag style mirrors. And they have a design flaw in that they work themselves loose over time. And eventually you will look out the window and see your flag mirror flopping in the wind. And since I have the doors torn apart to add my power door locks, it's a perfect time to fix my flag mirror. Alright, well, the first order of business is to do an inspection and find out which style of flag mirror you have. These mirrors look basically the same on the outside, but the internals did change over the years, and there's a couple of different styles, an early style and a later style. My mirrors are the early style, which seems like it's actually easier to take apart than the later style, because all you have to do is get behind the glass and pry it off of there with a putty knife or something. The other style, you have to get in behind the glass and move a ring that sort of snaps into place in order to unsnap the glass from the adjustment motor inside the housing there. In this exploded view from the web, you can see the bolt that works itself loose, highlighted in pink. This bolt holds these mirrors together, but it also acts as a fulcrum point for the mirror to rotate on, and has the wires for the mirror running right through the center of it. So in order to take the mirror apart, you have to remove the plug that's on the end of those wires with a special tool, and we'll get there in a little bit. So once you have the glass off, the next step is to remove the bolts or screws that secure the motor to the mirror housing. My mirrors use 8mm bolts, and after removing that, now you can see the wiring and plug we need to separate. It's partially separated, now I'm going to pull it out the rest of the way. So there's my power mirror motor, and now I'm going to set that aside and concentrate on removing that plug end from the wiring. I hastily ordered this kit a couple days ago from Amazon because I thought that this was the right size for the Delphi Weather Pack plug. So I believe it's the yellow one. And I thought that these were all the same. I didn't realize that there was more than one size. The diameter of this tool is too big, it doesn't want to stick in there. So anyway, it didn't work, so I ended up getting this stuff in.
They're from the jungle.
Ew. I hope one of these works. This seems like they're going to work pretty good. This one is going to be the black one that I found out a little bit ago. So if it is going to be one, it's going to be the small one. Slips right on over there. Nice. All right. Yay! I got the right one. For the mirror plug, and I should be able to cross-reference the color to the ad on Amazon and know what diameter this is. So I'll throw that up so you guys know exactly which one you need. So now I can actually take this mirror all the way off and finish my work.
Well, that's pretty easy.
Might not even need the pliers. But... oh, I'm gonna take a picture of this plug real quick. I'm gonna make a black mark where this the white one goes. It's kind of a bummer that I had to order this. You need a special tool to get this apart, but I'm sure that the thing that I got actually will come in really handy because I've never had anything like this. I think it makes working on my wiring a lot less daunting because now I should be able to take pretty much anything apart. So the technique I used was to basically push the special tool in to the front of the plug, and then I pulled on the back of the wire with a small pliers to pull the wire out of the end of the plug. Alright, so now it's finally time to take out this bolt, and you can see it's pretty dang tight in there and there's not a lot of room for a tool. So what I ended up doing was I just cut the angled or bent end off of an Allen wrench, and then I used a small socket and I removed it that way. And obviously, if you had like good paint, I would definitely do some masking and stuff. A little finicky. There's just this one wire that has a pigtail on it, so gotta just get that to go through the hole first, and then you're okay. You can see the threads inside there, so it's threaded inside of there. That's where that bolt threads into. You can also see those 3 indentations where the base fits into, and when the mirror rotates, it lifts up a little bit and then sits back down on top of those 3 indentations. So next time we'll install a new plastic bushing for in between there. I actually purchased this set of 12-point bits from O'Reilly's. It was like $7. The largest size, which is a what? M12. Perfect fit. So if you want to get the right tool, you need an M12 12-point bit. Yeah, bit. So I'm going to clean this up and start putting this mirror back together. In part 2 of this episode, I'll be ordering a couple of new parts for inside the mirrors, putting the mirrors back together, and then getting them back on the car. Thanks for watching Project Porsche, guys. Be sure to check back for part 2. See you next time.
This is pretty much the worst video ever made.
The number of the day is 7! Oh, and the sensational 7 dancing chickens!